I've been itching to kick off this season 2027. It's going to be a real exciting one with Arvid Lindblad alongside Carlos Sainz. We've got a little bit of a new look, which is a little bit of a hint of what's to come in just a second. But of course, if you did catch the pre-season episode, you would have seen we've had a bunch of very tasty driver transfers going into 2027. The biggest one, I think, at Mercedes, the Constructors Champions, now having the old F2 duo. I mean, if this ever happened in real life in F1, honestly, we'd be so entertained with their constant PR bits and stuff like that. I mean, they're still hilarious. Even though they're on two different teams, they still manage to connect the dots with each other. And we had some interesting transfers between, obviously, Audi, who embarrassed us, let's be real, last season over there with Hulkenberg and Lawson now alongside each other. Bortoleto, who we were trying to pursue, has gone to Aston Martin, so we'll see if that is the correct move for him. RB managed to get Russell somehow, even though this man was in a championship fight with Verstappen. So he's now, ironically, at the junior Red Bull team under Verstappen, the man he fought for the championship last season in 2026. And of course, we already had Franco Colapinto at Alpine. That's the new IRL transfer of the season right now. But we've had Colapinto alongside Gasly for ages now. Keep up real life Formula One. But it's not just driver transfers that's changing for 2027 in this series. Something I didn't show you guys in the pre-season episode was a bunch of livery changes. But first, a quick message from today's video sponsor. Yep, guys, this video today is sponsored by Amazon and their Amazon Tech Week sale, which starts today. And I've curated a cool little list on a custom Arava storefront, which you can find with a link down below in the description to some cool deals that I personally think would be great for you to check out if you're wanting to get into content creation, which is something I get asked a lot about, like what sort of equipment might be good to get. So things like, a range of Elgato products that I use every day, such as the key lights that are lighting me at this very moment, or just solid headsets or mouse that come in handy when you're editing videos and such. And then two, I've listed some things that might be useful if you're looking to get more into sim racing or racing games in general, such as a decent starter wheel or a monitor that might elevate your racing game experience and give you that extra FPS or response time that's so crucial when playing a racing game. In general, the Amazon Tech Week is a week-long sale event filled with deals and promotions for every kind of tech that takes part in our day-to-day lives. And in fact, you can expect to find more than 10,000 deals in a wide variety of categories, so check out the entire sale out also with a link down below in the description. Starting off with our livery at Williams, so we obviously kept the same one from 2025 in Season 1 to 2026. I felt finally it was time and appropriate for us to change our livery up. We've enjoyed that 2025 Williams livery for 2 seasons. Now let's get a different mod on and change up the story a little bit. So this livery is kind of a what-if scenario. If Martini came back as a title sponsor, or a major sponsor at least, on the car for Williams. We've also got Santander on the side pods, which I think ties in really nicely anyway, with Sainz being our team leader in the team. We've got Lindblad in alongside him as the junior rookie in Formula One now for his debut season. So Sainz with a bigger presence with his personal sponsor on the car of Santander that he's brought over to Williams, but also bringing back the iconic Martini design meshed together with a bit of the blue and the white of the Williams currently, or more of the blue, let's say. And I, for one, think this sort of livery change kind of ties in nicely with the story we're building here and kind of where we are as a team. We've got lofty ambitions for this next season, this third season, 2027. And to tie into that, we're attracting, old familiar big sponsors like Martini back to the team, Santander with a bigger presence and a mean looking car for a season where we hope we can now start to ruffle the feathers of some of the top teams. Next up, just reminding you guys that, of course, from last season, 2026 in game, we did change Kick Sauber to Audi. They will still be rocking the Audi livery that we changed to just last season, because I feel like one season wasn't enough just to kind of appreciate it. And obviously we might be seeing a lot more of this livery as we did last season, surprisingly, as Audi really outdid us at Williams and outdid many, like McLaren, for example, with Hulkenberg. And now obviously he's got a new teammate, but this livery is still going to look very cool on what I assume is Audi looking for some more podiums in 2027. 2027, but just reminding you that we've had that different livery for the Sauber team, now Audi, from last season into this one. Next up is Aston Martin. You know, we didn't fully kind of, talk a lot and acknowledge Aston Martin having a Honda-powered engine from 2026. IRL, they will be powered by Honda, but we kept their same 2025 livery because, like I said, of most of the teams, I wanted to keep the same liveries for Season 2 because we had only just started to enjoy those 2025 liveries with the 25 DLC reset we've done with this series. But now I think it's appropriate to change to an Aston Martin Honda livery. You might be familiar with this one if you were watching my manager videos from last year. This was a favorite of mine with the white on the engine cover, with the AMR. We've got the kind of Honda white blended with the green of Aston Martin. Real mean looking one, but whether we'll see a lot of it, I don't know. Aston didn't show up as much as they did in Season 1 in Season 2, but they could be on a bit of a resurgence, or they could be on for an absolute stinker. Either way, if you want to look at it, if you look at their driver lineup. We have a big change for McLaren, and this is one that seems pretty realistic to real life if you see the way things are going. It's MasterCard McLaren, with MasterCard having a bigger presence on the McLaren car. Again, I mean, to be fair for McLaren, we could have very much changed their livery last season because the 2025 McLaren is basically the 2024 McLaren. So this is really 3 seasons later, this team is getting a look change in this alternate universe of ours, in this save of the 25 DLC career mode. So MasterCard and Chrome with a bigger present on the sideboard and the engine cover, and a welcome change to McLaren, I think, after having a very, very similar design now for 3 seasons essentially. Obviously the 2024 one was predating this entire career mode and the reset say we did, but again, a familiar livery. We've used this before last year, and I really, really dig it. I honestly think they should definitely look to use this in real life or something like this if MasterCard were to increase their presence with McLaren. Ferrari, we kept the 2025 livery for Season 2 for one more, even though I feel like a lot of people would have been happy to see the back of the 2025 livery with that really interesting and a little bit abrasive engine cover with the white, and HP just in real life, insisting on their logo being blue. But here in the game, we can thankfully make HP have a white logo, and we've gone with a kind of classic looking style Ferrari livery with the HP logo now on the side pod. Fits a lot better on the side pod, and then instead we've just got the Ferrari retro lettering on the engine cover as it was on the rear wing. I think this is a pretty damn tidy Ferrari livery, and in a season where, again, can they win some races? Can they be consistent? It's one of those ones where they're hoping for a banger season, but in the game, just like in real life, it looks like it's not been panning out for them so far. But let's see, we're going to be seeing this Ferrari livery on the top step of the podium a couple of times. We now come on to an absolute heater of a livery for VCarb, for RB. It's a nice switch up. It is very different, whilst still keeping the team identity, I feel, with Visa and, Cash App still there, but kind of leaning more into the blue tones of the team with the Visa colors, I suppose. And I mean, you guys know I'm a sucker for the whole side pod with the bull on the side pod, as it was in the Red Bull Ford livery we've got for the series right now. So copying that over here, love it. Really, really cool. Some nice detailing with the kind of gradients of the blue. Yeah, a really nice kind of almost matured livery for VCarb for 2027. We're kind of quickly show you, obviously just reminding you from last season, we had the Red Bull Ford livery to acknowledge that they are now partnering with Ford. And like I just said, I'm a sucker and I love this livery with the Red Bull on the side pod, just as I had it in in my F1 24 career mode series. And those are all the change liveries we're going to have. The rest of the teams that I've not mentioned are all going to have the same 2025 liveries. I felt like we're not quite there yet, only 3 seasons in, to have every single team. I feel like Season 4, that is going to be the appropriate time to pretty much try and get every single car with a new modded livery, because at that point we're so far gone from the original 2025 season that we started this DLC career mode with. And to be fair, if we go to Mercedes, I feel like, you remember, into this season, they're the reigning Constructors champions. So maybe like McLaren did in 2025 for this year, you think maybe Mercedes might want to pay homage to their first Constructors' Championship in a long, long while. And I'm really excited by our R1. I think it kind of, to me, looks like we're ready for business, for business, okay? I'm hoping that we're going to see that straight away in this first episode. And then, of course, with driver transfers, livery changes, also came the changes to performance. We went through the winter period. This is the R&D chart that we're entering the Miami Grand Prix with. It's a much better position for us to be in. You can see Red Bull apparently still way down there. Obviously, I still will bet money that Verstappen will be around the top 5, even if apparently on paper the Red Bull car is going to be absolute honk. But Mercedes do start off the strongest. You know, they're the reigning champions, so that kind of go figures. But I reckon Verstappen will do something still in that Red Bull. And then for us, let's not get ahead of ourselves though, because we know this R&D chart isn't actually truly accurate, but it's at least, you know, a good feel place to be, seeing us a bit further up there than we were constantly like around P7, wasn't it? P7 and 8 in the R&D chart. And even when we were, to be fair, we were able to get some podiums in a race win in the final episode of Season 2 with Sainz. So there may be hope for us yet. And of course, we've got an all-new calendar with the Miami Grand Prix starting off 2027. In this episode, we will be managing the first 2 races of the season, Miami and Melbourne. There's only 6 days to Miami, so let's just jump straight into it. Right, just switching around our training program for the pit crew, by the way, as well, trying to get that chance of mistake in pit stop time as low as possible. Then for Australia, the same thing, probably a bit of gym time and some car building in there as well. Not car building, pit stop drill, I should say. Is that going to be all good? Okay, that's just about okay. I would want to do one more gym session, but they might be too tired by that point. And then we get to China. Oh, ho, ho. They're going to be tired at China. I'm going to need to get that to rest. Is that going to be okay to get? Okay, we need one more rest here. Rest there. Is that okay? Okay, one more rest here. Half gym days it's going to be. Okay, that's okay. I can live with that for the cumulative. I feel like I finally got the hang of my head around what we're looking at on this entire training schedule. So confirm that. Good to go. We've already got a factory on the way, so no money to be spent there. Obviously, upgrades. ATR needs to reset, which it is going to after Miami. So then we can get some more upgrades on the car. By the way, our new livery slaps in the menu here. Oh, my days. That is gorgeous. Right. Like I said, onwards into the season start. Here we go, 2027 Miami Grand Prix.
Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City. As we start a brand new season, the slate is wiped clean and the teams prepare to make an instant impact heading into an exciting year. Williams are taking a gamble this weekend on a new driver, but you have to ask, will it pay off? Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
I certainly hope it is going to pay off, Crofty. Oh, some moderate rain for the race. That's a that's a little bit frustrating, you know. That's a little bit frustrating because we're not going to get a true representation of what our new 2027 machine is like in a dry race condition. That will have to wait, ironically, to Australia, where we obviously went to in Season 1 and Season 2. So this might be a bit of just a throw of the dice of an opening round at Miami. I guess we're going to get some representation of the qualifying pace on the Saturday, at least. Right, here's hoping. Here's hoping our car works in the wet then. Right, we are going to manage Q1 because it's the first time we're heading out with this whole new lineup of 2027 and our 2 drivers lining up here, Lindblad and Carlos Sainz. Let's just send them out for an early lap. Get in early and see for the first time our gorgeous Martini livery on the Williams. That is a very, very tasty car. That looks mean from the front. Also like the Williams on the rear wing. Really, really nice. And the onboard as well. That's peak. That is you know what that looks like? That looks like a mean onboard that we're going to enjoy. Numerous podiums, nay, race wins. I am just trying to manifest this because I really, really don't want Struggletown this season. I'm trying to manifest as much as I can. Right, let's send Lindblad out for the first time as well. And then also we'll look on at the other new people in various different teams who speed this through. And they come out there. Sergio Perez in the all-new look RB. Obviously, his teammate George Russell gone from Mercedes. It's going to be very interesting to see how this RB performs and what they've got. Because RB was actually quite high in the performance chart. So maybe that's how they've managed to persuade George Russell that that's the team to be in. But that's an odd choice if you really think about it, you know. He's not happy with Merc for whatever reason, or you know what, he gets pushed out by Merc, because clearly Merc, I think they must have signed Behrman before, you know, they pushed George out. I don't think George would have chosen to leave, but where he's landed is so odd. So RB must have gone, look, ignore the fact you lost to the big sister Red Bull team. We are cooking something much better than them. Join us, and you could fight Verstappen in his own game, in his own family. I suppose, I don't know. And then that Ferrari looks a lot better than the 2025 livery, I must say, in terms of just the lack of blue. The blue HP really does just, it's a bit of an eyesore from afar, isn't it? It really, really is. It really, really is. And then obviously, I mentioned it earlier, Colapinto at Alpine. We've already completed it, mate. We've had him at Alpine for a season and a bit now. And that was the first time we're hearing Ben Mitchell, our new engineer that we've got from Mercedes, now Lindblad's engineer. So all change on this left-hand side of our screen as Lindblad starts his lap. Sainz out there as well on the back straight. I could watch this onboard for ages, man. I love this little bit of the Martini on the halo. Rear end's nice as well. Ooh, that's a good one as well. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this new 2027 look we've got for Williams. I really am. I really am. Right, let's go through the motions, hopefully, and get through into Q2. Right, wasn't a great lap for Sainz, actually. Maybe got a bit of traffic. I don't know for from the Haas, because Lindblad is up in P1. Sainz is only P5, 1.8 off, so he's going to have to go again. Don't know what on earth happened there, but that's a horrendous lap. I'll go on the same set of softs. Lindblad, I think we could be okay, you know. He's got peak confidence, so I think we're all right. As Aston pops up a pretty competitive time, we're doing okay. Leclerc's there. Ooh, just gets held up by the Red Bull, although he's already finished the lap, to be fair. I sense already there is going to be a bit of chaos with the performance going on. I feel like things are going to be super close, and there might be some shock exits in Q1 here. I really do. Like, the Mercs haven't even gone yet. What are they doing? Okay, that's what they're doing. Behrman's going P1 with his lap there. Okay. Sainz, what are you on, man? Are you going to actually improve? What's the first sector saying? Okay, green first sector, green the middle. It's been a nice clean lap for Sainz, who is in the drop zone. So that really was a honking first lap to kick off Season 3, Sainz. Come on, show us what you really got, mate. You got to be putting in a time quicker than Lindblad, surely. No, I'm surprised, but I'm still pretty happy with that. I wouldn't say no to Lindblad performing off the rip. Right now, it's Behrman, only 3 seasons in F1, P1, and Lindblad on his rookie debut, P2 right now in Q1, but there's still time, for some competitive laps. So you know what? I'm going to just get them ready to go again, just in case the times start tumbling at the end of the session. Because you just never know. Sainz will have to burn another set of tyres if we want to do that, but I'm hoping we'll be all right, you know. But let's see. Let's see. You can't see it, but my leg is twitching just because I feel something in the air. You know what I mean? Like this. Like Lando last here. Hulkenberg. Don't like the look of him there. He should definitely be up here because Lawson's up there. And then Antonelli, he should be going quicker. I just don't know. I just don't know. Are we safe? 4 tenths to Hamilton. Are we safe with that lap time? I'm just not sure. Because this is down to 8 tenths of a second. There's only 4 tenths covering P6 to P15. So I feel like we aren't safe. Am I really going to risk it in our first session? No, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. We're going to go out. We're going to go out. We're just going to wait for the right time. I think that right time might be now. Sainz go out. Lindblad go out. I'm not going to risk it. First session of the season. I can't be having an embarrassing mishap where we missed Q2 because I didn't want to go again at the end of the session. So come on, boys. Let's go. Sainz. Good amount of clean air ahead of him. The cloud cover has come in a little bit. So I don't know if that's going to affect the track the track evolution. Maybe we didn't need to go out. Maybe the track's going to be a bit cold now, but Lindblad's ahead of McLaren, so he's got clean air. Sainz definitely got some clean air, although there's some traffic coming up. Let's see. And, oh, Sainz gets held up, an absolute treat, but he's gone purple. Purple first sector, but he might go yellow middle. So what's this going to be? But Antonelli's gone quickest of all. Behrman second. Lando from last to third. That's why we had to go again, because I just knew something was off. This man has gone from last to third in this session. All of a sudden, the track has come alive with a bit of cloud cover, it would seem. Where is Sainz? He's down to 12th. Oh, dear Lord. That middle sector might just come to haunt us. Verstappen certainly is going to get haunted. The reigning champion, the reigning six-time champion, might be out of Q1, but Sainz, even with the yellow middle sector, goes P1. Lindblad goes P2. Piastri, P1. What's going on? What is going on? And the reigning six-time champion is out. Hulkenberg's out in the Audi. That is a huge disappointment for him, and it looks like both Red Bull Fords might be out. Yes, they are. Maybe Red Bull are actually honk. But Gasly and Colapinto are worse in the Alpine. And then Hulkenberg, that is surprising. The team leader at Audi, outdone by Lawson in the first time of asking. And VCARB, RB, Russell in the lead Red Bull team. Maybe we should rename this team to Red Bull, I don't know, Red Bull V1 for Visa 1 or something. And then Red Bull here can just be RB Ford or something. I don't know. Because they are the lead Red Bull team right now. We're in second and third. I'm very shocked about McLaren here. Have they made a comeback? I mean, Merck up there. That's not surprising. Hamilton's done well. I'm quite impressed by Doohan, you know. I'm impressed by Doohan being up here. So let's see how Q2 goes. Maybe I was too early to write off Aston. And also Haas as well, by the way. I wrote off Haas too far. I thought they were going to be nowhere. But Magnussen Ocon, I mean, they've out-qualified a Red Bull and Alpine, so you've got to be happy with that. Let's see how Q2 goes. Right, we can afford to wait a little bit. Is there any funny business with cloud cover? No. Track is going to be basically the same the entire time. Right, going to send Lindblad out now. Cool. And then send out Sainz. Going to wait. Go. All right, both out first on track, but I'm hoping just waiting a little bit is going to avoid us some oncoming traffic as they come out the garage. Yep, Lindblad gets a clean run, and I think Sainz will as well. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Lindblad clean air, Sainz clean air. No excuses, boys. Please, please just get a good first banker in. I beg of you. Arvid's across the line. 127.3. Sainz across the line. Sainz's engineer's been very quiet. Where's Hugh Bird at? You want to speak up, mate? Second place, 2/10 off. Have you gone mute? Oh, there he is.
We're boxing at the end of this lap.
There we go. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Doohan P2. Sorry. I fear this is going to be another confusing session. Yellow. Who's dropped it? Yellow flags for who? For what? What's happened? Antonelli. I don't know who's out and causing yellows right now, but don't know what that was for, but I sense there's... Oh, Antonelli ran wide. I sense there's going to be
we're down at turn 5.
Some surprises here. You know what? I'm going to bet you right now one Aston, one Haas gets in. And that's going to drop one of the top teams out of contention. Like one of the drivers of each, maybe. My money would be on... I'm going to say one Ferrari doesn't make it and one McLaren doesn't make it. And one Haas and Aston does. That's my bet for the end of Q2 here. Let's see if it pays out. Because Doohan and Ocon have impressed me right there. Hamilton goes top, though. Oh, wow. Russell. Damn. Maybe Russell. Maybe we were unfamiliar with his game. Maybe he is about to cook in the what is definitely now called the Visa Hugo RB Consortium marketing scheme team. Right, we should probably reset these guys. Right, same set of tires. Same set of tires, because I want 2 for Q3. We're going to wait. We're going to wait for a lull and then go. All right, I'm going to go now. A little bit earlier than the end of the session, but get them out with a bit of clean air. Lindblad just gets out of Piastri as well. That's good. That's very, very good for them. Right now, it's a 1-2 for Merc. That's a bit more like it. That's what I was expecting. I'm expecting Merc to be up there because they genuinely, not only were the top of the R&D chart, they were there last season as well, tangibly. So they're the only team that seems to be lining up with their R&D chart right now at the moment, I must say. Let's see some improvements here, boys. Where's Science? He's ahead. Bit of traffic there with Bearman. Purple first sector, though. Green middle. Lindblad 2 greens. And the traffic's getting out of the way. Good stuff. Right, let's see. Carlos in the drop zone. So this did need to be a much better lap from Sainz. Goes through and goes P1. Lovely. Lovely, lovely stuff. Our first laps may not be amazing, but the second ones are coming through strong. Lindblad, it's not as big of an improvement, but still enough to go P5. He might be a little bit on the cusp. I fear this might be a top 10 that's covered by about 4/10. But let's see. Right now, my prediction of 1 Haas and 1 Aston making it through is very much on for Bortoleto and Magnussen. Ferrari, right now, they're safe. McLaren might be not. Let's see. Fast forwarding this through. And I think, oh, yeah. There you go. 1 Aston, 1 Haas is through. 1 McLaren is not through. And 1 RB is not through. Perez out. Russell P2. Lawson, highest for Audi P14. So they'll be disappointed they haven't matched how they ended last season. Haas will be thrilled with that. And so will Aston. With Bortoleto, they're signing, doing the good job there. You got a lot of the new blood in Formula 1 doing very well. Antonelli, Bearman, Lindblad, Bortoleto. Very, very good stuff in terms of the new guys on this grid. But Sainz topping Q2. Not convinced yet, though. I reckon these guys will have more in their tank. I'm sure of it. But if we can grab like a cheeky second row, I'll be pretty happy with that. Looks a bit overcast right now. It is, oh no. Oh, it's going to be more cloudy later. Let's just go early right now then. Get a lap in. If it's going to be cloudy later on. Just wait a little bit. Send out Lindblad then as well. Right. So both Sainz and Lindblad out ahead of everyone. Top 10 shootout, so I'm hoping there's not any traffic, but of course there might be. Bortoleto. Oh, Sainz had to lift off a little bit for Bortoleto. And Lindblad's going to catch him, isn't he? Please get out of the way, man. Please get out of the way. I beg of you. Oh, Mark. Of course. Of course. Of course. Right. Well, Lindblad's going to have to go again. I'm sure of it, but get a lap in early in case the overcast conditions affect things. But I'm guessing Arvid will be, 8/10 off.
P2 now. Good luck. Well done.
Yeah, P7. Sainz P3 with that laps. I mean, I was going to say not bad, but he's half a second off Leclerc. Leclerc's cooked with that lap time, you know. Okay, Ferrari, I see you. Right, let's reconvene to a new set of tyres. Let's leave one new set maybe for the race. Right, we'll wait to the end. Lindblad with some serious improvement needed, but Sainz just needs to find maybe 2/10 just to kind of secure that second row maybe. Right, Sainz pushing. Okay, I'm going to tell Lindblad to back off now. Right, Sainz and Lindblad in tandem. I mean, to me, that's a pretty good distance to be to your teammate. You can get a nice tow. So Sainz might give Lindblad a bit of slipstream here. Sainz P3. Let's see what the sector times are like. Purple for Sainz. Lindblad following through. That is a beautiful little tow. I feel good about this, you know. Right now, Bearman is on provisional pole from Leclerc. Bortoleto, P3 in the Aston. Russell, P4 and an RB. Let's see. Sainz, yellow middle sector. Green for Lindblad, so that tow is working. That tow is working for him. It is Sainz coming through the final corner. Let's see. 5/10 the gap. Even if he gets 2/10, he'll be up to P3. So that's all we need. 2 tenths. Come on, Sainz. Come on. Crossing the line. Limblad with the slipstream of dreams. Provisional pole is ours. Antonelli can't get it. It's P2 only. Can you believe it? Oh, don't tell me. Have we absolutely cooked it in the first race of the season? We've done it again. We got pole in 2026, round 1 with Sainz. This time, though, it's an even crazier story. Limblad with the toe from Sainz. I didn't mean to do that. In hindsight, maybe it would have been better to do Sainz last to get him the toe, because I fear in the race, Sainz will be the better man to be a bit ahead. Limblad has a lot to learn still. Sainz has got that experience. We know he can perform, but Limblad is impressing me off the bat. Pole position in your rookie debut in Formula 1. Insanity. And we've got a good car. It's a checkerboard of Williams Mercedes. We have got a good car. Ferrari look a lot stronger than I thought. And in the end, Bortoleto, Russell, Magnussen, their meteoric rise in Q2 is a bit more leveled out. But what did we just do? 2 seasons in a row, we cook in qualifying. But qualifying is qualifying. The points all come tomorrow. Oh, the race. Oh, this is going to be a techie one, isn't it? We're going dry to wet to dry again. Interesting. Thank God we've got the weather center, because that will definitely help us out to suss this out. I reckon it will be dry enough here. And we're good for mediums, I think, to the end. Yeah. Inter. Yeah, Inter around. To be honest, I think the game's got that spot on, you know. Inter to there. Soft we can push. And then Inter will push somewhat. Okay, I feel good about that. 9 and 37. That's what we're going for. 9 and 37. I'll go for 10 and 36. So I'll go 1 lap later onto Inters for Sainz, or 1 lap earlier onto mediums for him. Fuel-wise, let's go 2 laps minus, because I know we'll save some in the Inter period, even if we burn a bit more on the soft compounder tyre. Okay. There's a big possibility we could do well here. It's one of those races where the strategy could get us that advantage. Equally, that strategy and the changeable conditions could screw me over. I could make a mistake and the AI could do me. So this honestly could go either way, and that's going to make this first race of the season very, very exciting.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. The Williams driver, their attention purely on the race now.
They're on pole, and it's well deserved. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do.
And the time has come. Let's go racing. Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix. And it's
lights out, and away we go for 2027 with Arvid Limblad on pole position. Can he fend off Antonelli? Let's go aggressive at this start. Antonelli comes through and does what he couldn't do in real life in Miami. Sainz down to P4. Limblad might be down the order, but Limblad comes through again. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, mamma mia. Antonelli just about can't get that. Sainz might just lose the P4 here to Behrman. Come on, come through. Yep, there we go. Love it, love it. Go through this space right here, Sainz. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. Sigh of relief for that overtake on Sainz. Can he get the dive down the inside? No, not quite, not quite. But it's a good start. We've maintained P1 and 3 there. We've maintained P1 and 3. Whew. Right, I think the game plan is push a lot in this first lap as Sainz gets down the inside of Antonelli. Oh, you lovely man, you. Okay, the game plan. Push like a stabbed rat. Burn fuel, knowing that we can save fuel later.
Nice job.
And try and get a gap that we can control, basically.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
I'm not going to do team orders this early on, but I have a feeling Sainz will want to get past Lindblad ASAP. Right, we've done a lot of fuel burning. Sainz, by the way, in fact, straight past into P1. Lindblad behind. Let's calm this down now. Tyres down to temperature. Let's go low aggression now. Low aggression, please. Low aggression, guys. Low aggression. Lindblad passes. Let's not fight each other too much here, boys, please. Right, our boys swap again. Lindblad sees Sainz go past for the second time now in this race, but I'm more concerned about this Mercedes car. Very much am. At the moment, just looking down the field. So what have we got? We've got the Ferrari still in tandem behind the Mercs. Bortoleto and Magnussen have actually got Russell there. Russell, though, with the fastest lap, actually. Trying to push on. McLaren aren't looking as great as they did in quali for a second, for a hot minute. And Red Bull genuinely look bad. Like, Verstappen can't even drag that up the order like he was doing so in the last season. And what happened to Audi here? Big drop-off of race pace from Audi. They're going to be very disappointed about that. Maybe someone looked into their financials, huh? Right, tyre temps back into a good working range. Lindblad. Oh, Lindblad's back up into P1, is it? Okay, interesting. I'm going to say driving clean air for Lindblad. I hope that kind of means he doesn't get caught in a little bit behind Sainz. If he can try and find the clean air.
Yeah, copy.
That clean air is going to be down the inside of Sainz. Right now, I want to say don't fight each other, but I don't know how. I don't know. Is it too early in the race in the season to be going don't fight teammate? The Mercs are fighting each other. That could help us, but these guys need to get a move on. Let's go attack. Let's go attack. Behrman might have a go at Lindblad. He is. Behrman sends it on the inside. The Merc splits us as the rain starts to fall. Right, just push. Just push. Get rid of everything. Right, Sainz is pushing. Lindblad's pushing. The rain's coming down. How hard, though, is the question. Oh, Behrman's got us. Oh, no. The Red Bull's completely done us. Tyres overheating, but it's because I just want to... I know we don't need to protect the tyres, so we'll just wreck them. And surely as the rain comes, the hot tyres will be good, because then the rain's going to start cooling the track. So Sainz is still on the back of him. Come on, re-overtake him, mate. Is DRS still active? No. DRS not active here. Oh, no, it is. It is. It is. Oh, Sainz back down the inside. Lovely. Go on. Go on. Come on, Sainz. Yes. Sainz back into P1. Waters. I'm still keeping track of the water. Water's fine. Water's fine. We're good. We're good. Lindblad. Arvid, if you could overtake him, that would be so ideal. Let's go deploy with him. See if we can get the overtake.
You got energy available.
And then Sainz as well. Yeah, let's use deploy. Speed on through. Oh, I think it might be coming on. Let's go. Come on. Yes. That's what we want. That's what we want. Lindblad versus Behrman, and he may just get it. Come on. No. Behrman does really well. Behrman's adjusting to life in the Mercedes. Very nicely, you must say. Leading the way from Antonelli in P4. Right, water's coming down a bit more. 50 millimeters. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Should we risk it? Should we risk it with Lindblad? I am going to, I'm going to make a bold call. Let's come in now. Let's come in now. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Go neutral. All right, he lets him through because I think he knows he's coming in. Yeah, box. Confirm, box. Okay, we come in. Russell comes in with us.
Box.
Interesting. Okay, let's push the fuel Sainz. We're going out for one more lap, but track is still dry enough for the dries, I think. Let's go. Pit stop. 2.7. Oh, we get held in the pits. No! No! What's going on? What is this? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. What are we doing? What are you doing? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This bloody... It's the... Really? Every time you come in and they're all coming in, you just get held up. Oh. It wasn't that bad, but it's still bad. We're behind Leclerc now, for goodness sake. And Behrman. For goodness sake, man.
So we're currently P4.
Yeah, I can see that, man. I can see that.
Gap ahead is
Silly. Silly. Right, Science, we're
now
in.
Russell.
Sprinters. Where are you, mate? Let's harvest through here. Right, well, deploy. Attack. Balanced. Get those tire temps up, mate. Start pushing.
Okay, so box.
Yep, Science is going to come in.
Yeah, box.
As we harvest
Very
through
much
these
the
corners, deploy. Down this straight. And then harvest. And balanced.
Okay, recharge on.
Right, Science in. He's very slow now. Oh, no. Oh, the water level went really high just by the end.
So caution braking for the box.
See, look, I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place. If we pit Science as well, that double stack would have put Lindblad down to, like, you just know it, like P11 probably. And Science would be the one down in P4. Now he still might lose the lead because the rain came down so quickly that right at the end of that lap, he was really struggling. I don't know. Good pit stop, 2.4. Where is Behrman? Oh, he's through, he's through. He's got us.
Could be tight.
No, he's got us. It's not tight at all, mate. Leclerc's through. Where's Lindblad, though? Okay, Lindblad's actually going to... That's going to be tight. Science gets ahead. So that's how much we got screwed over with that whole everyone pit glitch being stopped. Is Science, even though he struggled so much, he still got out ahead. Which proves that if we double stacked, it would have been doubly bad for us. Science would have been here. Lindblad would have been, like, down here. And, oh, damn, by the way, Verstappen's up to P9 in these tricky conditions. He is cooking and dragging that Red Bull to a place where it doesn't deserve to be in the points. Right, from here on, can we catch Leclerc and Behrman on the inters? We're about to find out if we've got any pace on the intermediates. And Lindblad might just try and go for the overtake.
Gap.
Ooh, a little bit close there for comfort. Let's just crack on, please. You need to cool those inters down, mate. Oh, it's still not wet enough. It's classic Miami. We've had this in Miami before where it's wet enough for inters, but you're having to conserve tyres because they're overheating so much.
So we need to cool the tires.
Yeah, I think even though we might be slower, conserving right now, saving tyres for the whole stint will be better. Or at least for when it gets wetter, which is right at the end of the intermediate tyre stint. So let's conserve now. It's going to be a bit painful, but we need to do it now. And hopefully it pays dividends at the end of this stint. On the mini-map, it's going to look like we're just giving away time, but it's going to be key. And you know what? We're not even losing time. Look at this. Look at this mini-map. We are keeping up somewhat with Leclerc and Russell because I think they're overheating their tyres and we're trying to keep ours in check. What's the tyre wear saying? Yeah, look, they're wrecking their tyres. They're absolutely wrecking their tyres. Behrman and Leclerc, they're busy fighting. Behrman, he left the Ferrari Academy, the Ferrari structure of Haas. He's gone to their rivals Mercedes. He's now fighting the Ferrari golden boy, Leclerc, for the lead. But they're wrecking their tyres, and we're just biding our time, waiting to pounce. I feel good about this race now all of a sudden. I do. But this is pretty cool. That Ferrari, by the way, looks gorgeous. This Ferrari is a very, very pretty car. That slaps. That slaps. Yeah, we're doing very well on tyres. And they're still fighting. Their fighting is keeping us in here. Very much so. Very much so. Keep it like this, man. Keep it like this. Keep it like this. Yellows. For what? Piastri has had some sort of issue. He looks a bit slow.
Let's have a look at that.
I'm guessing it's going to be some sort of lock-up, or is the Alpine going to come through to hit him? I reckon it might be. Yeah, oi, oi, oi. The Alpine is down the order. Who is it? Who is it? I think it's... Oh, it's Gasly. Gasly's parked up. Here's a different angle. See it from every angle. Just lock up and goes all the way to the wall. And it's a bad day to be an Alpine car. Right, we're still here. Good. Keep going like this. Very nice. Very nice. We're actually gaining now. We're on avoid risk curbs and light, and that is getting us closer because we are playing the game of it's wet, but not wet enough. This is coming into our hands. I'm very excited by this. I'm very excited by this. He might even make an overtake here. Oh, Sainz. Is he going to make a move? Is he going to make a move? He is what we are watching this with a bucket of popcorn. We are. It's close. It's close. I feel like we could get him. If we just turn up the wick a little bit, we could get P1. I reckon we burn the tyres just a little bit to get into first. And then go back to avoid risk curbs. Let's deploy. Let's deploy. Let's cook him. Let's cook him. Let's cook him. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Gaining. Oh, there we go. There we go. Move down the inside of the Ferrari. Sainz into P1. Nearly. Yeah, there we go. Yellow flags behind. Doohan's been caught up in something. Lindblad's catching the Ferrari. Doohan's crashed. I'm going to stick with this because Lindblad may just go around the outside on the visor cam. Oh, that would have been an insane overtake. Sainz, come on, mate. Let's go. Let's get Behrman here. Let's go visor cam. This is a good view. Oh. Go on, mate. Go on. On the outside, where's Lindblad? Go on, son. Go on, go on, go on. You've got this. You've got this. Sainz has got this. On the inside, there goes Sainz. Oh, it's close. Lindblad's trying the same thing. These guys are good at defending, to be fair. Very good at defending, but this straight surely is a slam dunk. Using all the battery to get through. Sainz in to P1. Lindblad into P3. Lindblad's still got one more overtake to make. Let's push with Sainz. Try and get a gap if we can. Okay, we've got a gap.
This is good, mate.
Calm it down.
With 3, 2 seconds ahead.
All right, Lindblad's pushing still. I want him to get Russell if we can. He's getting close, but not close enough. His tyres are burning now as well. Okay, there we go. We got him. We got him. Mission successful. Calm it down now. Calm it down. Can we see a replay of that, please? Good overtake.
It was the Williams driver
On the inside. And then I think he has to follow through in the next corner, the next sequence. Get it done there. It's so close, but he's done so well. It's a 1-2 for Williams, baby. And this is now a phase of the race where we can do really well because we know what to do here. It's not wet enough yet. It's not wet enough to push. It's all about keeping the tyre temps in check. Right, this intermediate stint is going through nicely. Sainz leading by a comfortable margin. 2.3. It looks sunny.
Yeah.
The rain's definitely stopped. A bit earlier than we thought, actually. A lot earlier than we thought. So instead of coming in lap, whatever it is, 37, it might be 29. Lap 29. Let's aim for lap 29. Okay, 29. Let's aim for that. In that case, let's attack. May as well push. May as well burn the tyres. Yeah, this is very good. The rain is... the tyres are now really overheating. But our tyre wear is so much better. These guys are going to really struggle even as it gets drier. And we're all thinking about lap 29 coming in. Right, track is now apparently dry. Let's come in. Let's come in with Sainz. Go for medium. Mediums should go to the end, right? Good for mediums, I think. We're good for mediums. Let's go medium. Yeah, box this lap. Arvid will stay out. We've been trying to save his tyres because he's been burning those inters up a lot more. Right, Lindblad's now in. We've been saving some fuel with Sainz on this out lap and taking it easy, just not to burn the tyres too much. Lindblad's in. Hopefully a good pit stop. It's all right, 2.7. Not bad, not bad.
No, it's pitted.
Let's go on through. Sainz takes the lead. We're still in second. Good. Not too much time lost to Sainz, actually. Not bad, not bad. And we save more fuel with Lindblad, doing an extra lap on low fuel. All right, we're just trying to get to the end of the race now. Seeing the dries, now it's advantage back to the AI. Leclerc and Behrman going to put the pressure on Lindblad. Lindblad's going to have to be a really good rear gunner in his first race in Formula 1 to try and help Sainz win this race, I think. Oh, he's getting swarmed. He's not going to be able to defend this, is he? Ferrari's down the inside. The Merc might be as well. Oh, Lindblad gets back at the Ferrari. He's doing the job we need him to. Let's go deploy. Stay ahead. Yep, good. Lovely. Very nice. We're doing well on tyre wear as well, so that's also one thing I'm working on. if we can end the race where we've got more tyres than them, because there does need to be some work to get these mediums to the end. But everyone is doing that. Everyone is doing that right now. Meanwhile, around the race, we've got Russell P5 with the fastest lap, keeping ahead of Antonelli in the RB. Hamilton P7. Lando dragging the McLaren to P8. Verstappen dragging the Red Bull to P10. And Magnussen P9. Oh, Leclerc's close to Sainz now. Lindblad just got done, and Behrman struggling. Antonelli has not only got Russell, he's now the lead Merc maybe in P4. Antonelli coming alive finally in this race. He's woken up. He was nowhere in the first part. And Leclerc nearly gets the lead. The Ferrari's actually fighting for the win here. I mean, that's fantastic to see. And it was Ferrari v Williams. It was Leclerc v Sainz in the real Miami Grand Prix. Here in the game, it is for P1 though. Mamma mia. Hamilton's now coming. Oh, is the Ferrari actually a good car, it seems, in this race now finally? I fear Leclerc will get us here, but it's just all about keeping in the fight, really. If he gets us, just make sure we stay in DRS. Oh, we retook him. Good. Lovely. Let's see that. We actually got a bit more of a gap when we did that overtake on him. Down the inside, pushing him wide. No, very nice from Sainz, actually. Got the elbow out there, just like they were in real life. Behrman and Antonelli are fighting too much. Merc might just be pushing themselves out of the podium fight. If they're going to fight each other like that, it might be Leclerc v the two Williams cars. A little bit of a different scenario to Sainz v the two Ferraris in Miami IRL. Oh, no, there you go. Antonelli with the fastest lap. Lindblad now under pressure. And Leclerc's into the lead. Oh, my God. What? What? Sainz just lost 2 places there. He not only got done by the Ferrari, he let his own teammate overtake him there. What's going on? Sainz, come on, man. Get back at him. Oh, guys, please don't make contact. Please don't make contact. Okay, all good. Sainz, you need to get back at the Ferrari, please. Okay, there we go. Bit of traffic involved. The Aston. The Aston has some massive rear wing damage for doing that is. And then Sainz back down the inside of his old pal into P1 again. This is going to go and go, isn't it? All the way to the end. Oh, you know what? We got a gap there. We got a big gap there. What happened? I think Leclerc made an error. Right, sit rep lap 15, or 15 laps to go, sorry. 15 laps to go. Sit rep is Sainz P1, 1.5 the gap is. Lindblad in P2. He's doing a really good job at being a rear gunner, and the Mercs are going to have dropped off now, and they're again too busy fighting each other. Russell just biding his time behind them, chilling out in his new car. Hamilton ways off, but he's got P7 covered. Then you got Lando, P8. Verstappen's done really well to get up into P9. Magnussen's done amazing to be P10 in the Haas. And then, I mean, Audi, they've dropped off from last season. They'll be kicking themselves. They've dropped off that much. But you know what? All season, last season, we were envious of Audi. It just shows that maybe they were putting way too much into last year's car and not enough into this year's. As Leclerc nearly got Lindblad there. Lindblad, for his rookie debut, he's doing an insane job at helping Sainz keep this P1 right now. And oh my God, Russell's in the middle of this. Oh, is Russell going to get the Mercs by the end of the race? I get the feeling he might. Oh, he is. Oh my days. Russell's cooked his old team. Russell will be enjoying that one. He'll be laughing as Lindblad and Leclerc side by side. Oh, what a man. What a man you are, Arvid. Holding up Leclerc. Russell's going to be laughing. He's just overtaken his old team in an RB. And Russell's now actually catching up to this fight. Are you serious? Is Russell actually going to be in a podium fight in that RB after all? Sainz 2.5 the gap. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This has been a textbook bit of teamwork play here. This is how you do it, Williams. This is how you do it. This is textbook team play. Lindblad just keeps on re-overtaking Leclerc, re-overtaking Russell, and the gap is still 2.5 to Sainz to give him that breathing room because he's got worse tyre wear than Lindblad, so he needs this breathing room to maintain this pace. Whereas Lindblad's got the tyre wear to hold these guys up, but we need someone to do a hold-up job because if we didn't, we would be swamped. So you'd rather the guy with more tyre wear to make that happen. And he is the rookie. So I think it's only fair that he's the one doing that job. And he's doing an excellent job at it. And Leclerc and Russell just can't find a way past. And whilst we've been doing it, we've saved that fuel. We've got good fuel now. We are good to the end, boys. What are we going to do in our first race of 2020? You know what this is? This is karma. This is karma. Because I thought, and probably you guys thought, we were going to be fighting for more podiums, and multiple wins in Season 2.
Okay.
And it didn't happen. I got absolutely thumped by the AI, and we just didn't even start the season in the right way with like the car. This is payback. For a whole season, we had to just trudge through and get through all the episodes, just get through the development, and this is our reward. This is our reward right here, right now, because we are only a couple of laps away from doing something incredibly special in the first race of this season. Oh my God, yellow flags, what's happened? Multiple cars have crashed. Who's crashed? Who crashed? Who crashed? Oh, Lawson and the Audi. The Red Bull and the Aston Honda. I mean, that was hardly a crash. Let's be real, game. Tyres are good. Leclerc's even worse than Sainz, to be fair. So there is no excuse. We should be able to bring this home. Lindblad will eventually get that. Bortoletta's got a penalty. I mean, this keeps on going. This keeps on going. Right, I'm going to push Lindblad now because Leclerc's started pushing clearly. And he's just a little bit too far ahead for comfort. So let's get him. All right, we got P2 again. Let's keep on pushing. Let's just close the gap now to Sainz and bring it home in formation. Fastest lap by Lindblad. There is a point for that, to be fair. So the youngster might be getting 19 points rather than 18 here. He can see Sainz ahead of him. He's got more tyre wear, but Sainz has got a bit of fuel in tandem as well. I'm going to keep them level with the ERS. They're both pushing, but level on neutral with ERS. And fuel, Sainz has got a bit to use, to be fair. If Lindblad's got ERS and Sainz has got fuel, they can both use that as much as they want. Piastri steals the fastest lap from us. Lindblad's going to come through and push away. Russell is actually going to get third place in an RB ahead of his old team of Merck, Anthony and Behrman. But who cares? We don't care about the P3. Maybe there might be a last-minute change. Leclerc might just grab a Ferrari podium. But coming through the final two corners to kick off 2027 Season 3, it's going to be a 1-2 for Williams.
Awesome.
Come on. Come on. We deserve that. We deserve that. After such a difficult Season 2, we deserve a start like this. Come on, boys.
And Carlos Sainz takes the win.
Whew. We deserve this.
Well done.
Really good job by Lindblad. What a debut in Formula 1. P2. Carlos Sainz showing his class, showing his leadership. And as a unit, unity. Huh? Unity. Teamwork. Teamwork to get the 1-2. Wouldn't have been possible without the teamwork and the intermediate stint. Let's be real. The intermediate stint really helped us to get the track position we needed. Even though we lost it in the end, didn't we? No, we gained it back. We gained it back. Yeah, so we lost track position in the first pit stop. The intermediate stint was needed to get the track position back. So I think the wet weather definitely helped us in this race. But then it was the teamwork that saw it through to the end. Really, really happy with that. Unbelievable. What a debut for Lindblad. What a debut for the new livery.
Now, wasn't that a seriously good drive from Carlos Sainz?
Yep, it was an amazing one, Crofty.
That was a really well-deserved
Let's
They got their
go.
strategy absolutely
More of
spot
that,
on.
please. More of that.
Makes it all
More
worth
of
it,
that.
doesn't
Like
it?
I said, after Season
No doubt
2,
there'll be a lot for the team to
these
process
signs are
after
so
that
good.
race. But how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
I'm like a proud dad.
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and
Let's go. Let's go. Can't ask for a better start. P1, RB in second. Russell did manage to get that podium. Crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. Red Bull, McLaren, and Audi down there. And Aston. There's a big pecking order shift. RB and ourselves moving up here. And Ferrari actually looked pretty decent. They beat Merc, the reigning champions. What is it with RB, though? Us and RB in this game. Is there going to be another championship fight going on between RB and us, or rivalry going on between us and RB? And we're going to move swiftly on into Melbourne, of course. 4 days to go, and that is going to be the second race we manage in this opening episode. But let's look at car development then. What we bad at? Not a lot, to be fair. We've really made an amazing car, apparently, here. I mean, the R&D chart's still going to put us a bit lower, isn't it? Well, it did put us lower. We know that. So I don't know what Merc just like speed merchants then. I guess we should probably improve our engine cooling. I thought we improved engine cooling. Did we not? Did that get worse compared to other teams? I guess other teams did a lot of engine cooling. Let's try and fix the engine cooling, because I feel like that was a big hindrance to us last season. Side pods, let's do that. Going to use a fair amount of ATR here as well. Going to get that one side pod upgrade done. Probably enough ATR to split over 2 more upgrades. What else could we do? Rear wing, let's go. Get 2 more engineers on that, and then let's do what's going to be useful for us. I reckon, I think our chassis and underfloor is really good. Let's work on front wing or suspension even. Suspension? Try and boost the top end speed even more if we can, and use the rest of our engineers. Right, 3 upgrades in. Love that. Like the look of that. Very much so. But then we just mosey on into Australia. Very different track. No rain forecast, I don't think. It looks like. Looks to be, it's going to be cold, but not expecting rain. Maybe the cold might help us. I don't know. But it's going to be certainly different to Miami. So this will really be nowhere to hide, because there's no rain to help us. Because without the rain in Miami, we wouldn't have had the track position to then do what we did with the teamwork, which was the only reason we won, because Lindblad was holding them up on better tyres, and that allowed Sainz just to chill out a bit, because otherwise Leclerc, I'm convinced, would have caught us. So this one might be a bit trickier. Right, I'm going to play a confidence move and simulate Q1, okay? This is it. This is my confidence levels. Come on. Surely this should be a formality for us now. Thank you very much. Right, Q2 I will manage, because it is close and competitive. Both Ferraris through, Russell, Merc up there, Perez as well, Autoletta Ocon again. Audi's looking a bit better. And both Red Bulls are through this time. Okay, interesting. Let's go out now with Sainz, and then send out Lindblad quite shortly after. I think this might be mad. I don't know. I think it should be as close as Miami. Like, only 4 days. Teams couldn't have brought any upgrades unless they timed it for Australia. So I think it'll be quite similar to Miami in terms of how tight things were in qualifying. Bit of traffic going on for Sainz here. This will be. He's going to get held up. I just know it. Yep. Had to lift off there big time. I don't know if Lindblad had to. Don't think so. Let's see what it is. 5/10 off Leclerc. Yep, needs to go again. Both drivers need to go again. 8/10 off for Lindblad as well. Both drivers need to go again. All right, reconfig. Go there. Why are they using so many tyres in Q1? Right, I'm going to wait for a lull. Go now. Let's get the lap in early. Sainz P1. Lindblad got held up, I think, on his second lap there. That's annoying. Be quick, man. Be quick. Come in, but be quick. Actually, you know what? Deploy all this. Be quick, man. Be quick. You need to be quick. Send out. Oh, this is going to be tight. I'm doing manual control. Push. Oh, okay. We just finessed that. We just got Lindblad in. 14 seconds to go again. That was a good clutch moment from me. Sainz is through. He'll be fine. And we're looking quick again, which is very positive to see. That Miami wasn't a fluke, maybe. But let's see what Lindblad can do. It's a green and a yellow again. That middle sector. What's going on for him in that middle sector? Please say he gets through. Thank God. P5. Verstappen nearly dragged the Red Bull into the top 10 shootout. Hamilton's out, though. Hamilton's out because Ocon and Bortoleto. Oh, what? Tsunoda got the Red Bull into P4 and Verstappen is out. That's the craziest one of the lot. Behrman's out in the Merc. Both RBs are through. Ocon in the Haas, Bortoletto in the Aston, Lando in the McLaren. That is a pretty crazy Q3. That's even crazier than the Miami Q3, you know. That's shocking. Lewis, Max, Ollie, all out compared to their teammates. Did not expect that. Right, going out with both drivers in tandem with everyone else. Lindblad behind Sonoda. Might get a cheeky little toe. And then Sainz, good amount of space to the car next to him. So let's go on through. See how this goes. Oh, Bortoletto got in the way a little bit, but it's all right. It's all right. I think someone's got... is that Ocon right up Leclerc's arse? It is. And then, oh, Lindblad's actually caught up to Sonoda. Sainz, what's it going to be? Crossing the line. Quicker than Leclerc. Not by much, though. And Lindblad won't be quicker than Sonoda, surely, because he's caught him up. Crosses the line. Oh, what?
Currently P1.
How has he done that? Sonoda was holding him up the entire time. I guess maybe the gap he gained was 1.3, and then he just got a toe off Sonoda at the end. I don't know. Lindblad's cooked there, but being behind Sonoda helped him out. A treat. Right, we wait. Gonna wait till the end of this session. Go now. Wait a little bit for Lindblad, then go with Sainz. Gonna go with the manual push out the pits. Right, Lindblad's got a little bit of traffic, but not too much. These guys should be on laps ahead of him. I think it's Perez. Yeah, Perez on a lap ahead of him. And then Sainz got very good clean air. Yeah, Sainz and acres of cleaner in, but Lindblad with a bit of traffic, but the traffic's all on flying laps. Anthony looks like he's on a flyer. Leclerc, though, he's not. He might be a rogue one here. Oh, dearie me. Okay, thank God. Sainz might catch him, though, as well. Sainz is going to catch him. He's going to have to get out of the way. Leclerc, please do the right thing. Do the right thing, mate. Do the right thing. Oh, I just know Sainz is going to get held up here, isn't he? Yep, there we go. A little bit of a held up there. And that's the yellow middle sector for Sainz. Yellow for Lindblad. I mean, he's already on provisional pole, so where do you go from there? There's nowhere to go for Arvid. He's already on provisional pole. Russell goes second. He's come in to the pits. What can Antonelli do right there in front of us? And Perez as well. Oh, Perez! Antonelli third. He doesn't go better than Lindblad, but Sergio bloody Perez. What? Excuse me? Sainz goes better, only by a little. P4. Lindblad out. Oh! Bortoletto! Bortoletto's cooked! What is going on? Perez on provisional pole. Gabriel Bortoletto. This is why I wanted to sign Bortoletto. Lindblad is amazing, clearly, but Bortoletto was obviously even higher rated than Lindblad. This is why I wanted to sign him, and I was annoyed he got stolen away. P2 in the Aston Honda. Very, very good stuff. And that's a surprise from Leclerc. It's a fall-off from Miami. Same for Russell. Same for Behrman, obviously, not even here. And then Antonelli and both of us, Lindblad and Sainz, scratching our heads because Sergio bloody Perez in an RB and Bortoletto is the front row. What a mental first episode this is turning out to be of this season. Strategy-wise, it's obviously a one-stop via two. I think with... Lindblad had pretty good tyre, you know, in that Miami race. Do we try him on a one-stop or we both try a two? I think we just both go two. Let's just play it safe. Don't be too clever about things. But I think we go, yeah, soft to hard and then, yeah, medium at the end. I feel good about a medium at the end because you want to push. You might go a bit earlier into the hard and then go earlier onto the medium, like lap 39 onto the medium. And like lap 15 on soft? No, okay, no. Lap 15. Okay, I think that'll just help us go a bit earlier. So let's do that. Let's do lap 14. And then we can go lap 37 for the medium or 38. 38, let's do that. Fuel-wise, we'll go only one lap less because we don't have a wet period to help us out to save fuel this time. I do feel good about this race. But also at the same time, there's a big unknown about how now Perez and Bortoletto are going to do. It's fascinating. Are RB and Aston genuinely going to have pace to keep up in this race? I kind of hope so, because it could be very, very intriguing.
Well then, it's not long. Brace yourselves for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's
Lights out and away we go. It's a little bit of a slow start there for Perez. I can see Bortoleto may just get the lead in the Aston Honda. He's on the inside. Oh, it's close. Perez comes back at him. It's still 3-4. Antonelli trying to get that position, or keep that position rather, because Sainz was actually in P5 and he's got him. And so right now, Perez leads from Bortoleto. Lindblad still P3, Sainz P4. And then Behrman's got one place to P10. Tsunoda's dropped a little bit, I think. So right now, these guys have got some pace, but Lindblad's right on the back of him. Let's go aggressive. Go aggressive, knowing we're pitting maybe earlier than other people. Let's get this move if we can. Fast forward this a little bit. Down this straight. No, nothing happening. Nothing happening. We're all good. All right, on to lap 2. Keep pushing. Okay, let's calm it down now. Fuel-wise, go to balanced.
We are free fuel now.
Let's go standard there. Oh my god, look at the gap Perez has got. Oh my days, what?
Cool, your tyres.
Oh my god, Perez is cooking. What? Is he about to dominate all of Australia? Bortoleto is a big cork in the bottle. We need to get past him. You can see Sainz is right up Lindblad because Lindblad's wasting time getting past Bortoleto. And here's Sainz now coming through, showing him how it's done almost. All right, Sainz goes through. There we go. Oh, no. Lindblad's down one more position. No, down 2. No. Antonelli pushed him wide. And he lost 2 places. Sainz gets P2. But Lindblad's down to P6. He's under pressure from the McLaren now. No. What is that? Oh, he locked up or something because he's... Look at his tyre wear. What's going on there? That's very odd. Why did we not get a replay of what just happened to him? Clearly he locked up, I think. Because his tyre wear is horrendous now compared to Sainz. Sainz can now go chasing after Perez, maybe. Oh, yellows. Virtual safety car. Full safety car, maybe. I think pit. I think pit off these tyres now. Pit off these tyres now. Go on to hards. Double stack. Double stack. Come on. Come on. Surely they let me pit in with Sainz here. No. Lindblad can come in, though. Yep, Lindblad's in. Russell's in as well. Antonelli. Antonelli was right behind us. You're telling me he can come in, but we were too late to call him in. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. And now... Oh, to be fair, the safety car hasn't caught us yet. So I think it's still worth to come in. Right, Sainz will come in. Yep. Where's he going to be, though? So, Bortoleto... I just think Bortoleto's not pit, has he?
You're P9. The car ahead is now.
To be fair, this might be all right. No, it won't be. Russell and Leclerc will jump us, maybe. No, Russell will. Okay, so Bortoleto's not pit. I don't know why. He leads from Norris, Tsunoda, all not pitting. Perez, he's P4. Russell jumped us. And then Lindblad lost out to these guys in the pit lane, but it's the best of a bad situation of a very awkward safety car. All right, safety car's ending now. Okay, let's push. Now I don't know what we're still doing to the medium, but we're going longer now in this stint. Go deploy. Let's go. Let's see. Where are they? Sainz P6. Oh yeah, I forgot Lindblad got screwed over by the pit. Oh, I didn't even realize. So technically, Sainz actually benefited from going longer for a lap. But Lindblad lost out to Ocon, who's gonna try and get now on the inside, round the outside of the Haas. Come on, mate. Surely we get the Haas in the back pocket. Yes, we do. And then Sainz on the back of a double RB in the top 5, and Tsunoda. It's Red Bull galore in the top flight, and Bortoleto leads in the Aston Honda. Crazy. The Red Bull guys, what's actually happened is Tsunoda's been done by both RBs. Legitimately, RB are the #1 Red Bull team. Red Bull Visa is better than Red Bull Ford right now. Wow, unbelievable. That's crazy. Big old Ford manufacturing, Ford Motors are being beaten by a financial credit card. Unbelievable. Lindblad's Lindblad's trying to go around the outside of Antonelli, and he may just do it. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, to be fair, by the looks of it, Antonelli actually just overtook him, so he's just trying to come back at him. Okay, Lindblad's falling down the order. Ocon's now maybe nearly got him, but I'm trying to save tyres by going avoid risk curbs, because we need to make sure this hard stint goes enough to then go on to mediums. Like, how long do mediums last on paper? 39 laps. So really, we need to get to lap 35, which is a long way. All right, Science. What's happened to Science? Well, hang on a minute. What just happened to Science? I saw no replay or radio. He's just been pushed down for... He's got no battery. Why has he got no battery? I wasn't even on pushing on...
Recharge on.
What is going on? He's 14th now.
I'm trying.
Bro, what's happening? What's happening to you? Science, are you awake? His engine's alright. What's going on, Science? He's gone from P5 to 14. Eh? Lindblad's P9. Science P13. What is this? What have I just witnessed? So, I don't know what's going on anymore in this race. Russell's leading from Lando, Antonelli. Oh, we were with Antonelli, with Lindblad. Perez, Leclerc, Behrman, Ocon, Lindblad, Bortoletto, Verstappen. Bortoletto just got us. They must be using their tyres, though. Yeah, they're using their tyres a lot. All right, it's time to start to use our tyres then. Go aggressive. Let's go. Sainz back to P12. That's better. Let's use a bit of fuel if you can. In clean air. All right, we've pushed a bit harder. Lindblad's up to P6. He might even go for a cheeky overtake on Behrman or Perez. So we saved maybe a bit too much tyre wear there. So we've used a bit of the tyre to catch back up to people. Still mystified about how Sainz went so far down the order. I was too busy just fast forwarding through. I thought it would just be quite a simple stint, but clearly not. Sainz struggling. Don't know if he got pushed wide. I feel like he got pushed wide somewhere along the way. That's my hunch. Lindblad's up to P4. He just got Sergio Perez and Behrman as well. I think that was in the Merc. So good overtake for Lindblad with DRS aided. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Tyres are good. We can probably push again. Push again, mate. Push again. Let's use some fuel as well. Right, sit rep. Lindblad's been a little bit frustrated. We can't kind of get rid of Ocon. Sainz is being dragged into that fight, though. So that's at least promising for the two drivers to be closer together. But there's a big gap to Ferrari. We can't. Ferrari are much quicker than us. Much quicker. And so is Antonelli and Russell. Russell's enjoying being out front versus his old teammate, but now in an RB. A Visa credit card. Leading the race. And the tyres are now overheating again. So let's calm that down. All right, Sainz. Oh, come on. Can we get Ocon, please? No, we didn't. We didn't even get Ocon. Ocon got us. Ocon got both of us. Our pace on the hards has not been good, has it? All right, Sainz just got past Lindblad. Despite him having rougher tyre. I think that's the only reason Lindblad's doing so well now versus Sainz is that tyre wear difference is crazy. But at some point, both Alpines went out of the race, by the way. Anthony now leads from the two Ferraris. Ocon has minced us. The Haas has been quicker than us on the hards this stint. Russell's pit from the lead, and he's P7. He's right behind us. So that's how good... Although he's on softs. Is he going to go to the end on softs? I doubt it. I doubt it. I think our strategy of mediums will be better. Right, it's lap 32. So I'm going to just... wreck these tyres then and go on to mediums. I'm going for a double stack. I think there's a big enough gap. Sainz is there. Lindblad's there. I think there's just about enough of a gap to double stack them. Yeah, there's definitely enough of a gap, especially with Lindblad fighting those guys. Right, please, please, please. Let's pull this off. We need a good pit stop from Sainz. 2.8, not bad. Oh, smooth as you want. Smooth operations. Oh, that is really smooth.
We are P16.
Okay. P16, P17. We've got a mountain to climb. Let's go. Chop, chop, boys. We are literally... We may as well be last place. That's a bit mental. What is this race? What is this race? People better be pitting again. That's all I'm saying. Right, we've got up to P8 with Sainz. Lindblad P12. People are making other pit stops. So I think we're doing one less stop than people. Maybe... Oh, no. Everyone's equalized now. Okay, so this is where we are on, like, actually? I'm so confused. The only thing I know is Russell's actually
He's energy.
leading legitimately. He's legitimately leading. But he's on soft, so he's got to pit again. Pit again, pit again, pit again. Surely. So we get 3 free positions for Sainz. And 2 for Lindblad there.
Stay cool, man. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, stay cool. I think this race will come to us at the end. Right, Sainz P7. We can push for Lawson. P6. Lindblad's in the points now. Let's push on the fuel. And Sainz gets Lawson and Piastri gets past as well, I think. Let's see this, yeah. So Sainz goes through. I'm guessing Piastri follows us through, basically, for that move on the Audi. And then what? And then what? Where is Lindblad? He's close to Ocon. Let's get him. Come on, man. Come on. Get it done now. Get it done now. Ocon's been annoying us. There we go. Come on. Come on, son. Use that clean air now. Yellow flags. We're gaining to Lawson. We're there. We're there with Lawson. Piastri. Lindblad could be up to P6 soon. Let's use some deploy. Oh, on the outside of the Audi. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now Piastri next. DRS aided. Should be a pretty simple overtake here. Come on. DRS open. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see the back of the McLaren. Yeah, lovely. All right, carry on, carry on. Push, push, push. Beautiful. Save some fuel there. Sainz has used all his fuel up. He's P5. He's quite close to the Ferrari of Leclerc. He's on the medium as well. Okay, we might actually have some pace versus the Ferrari then. It's still Russell, though, 2 seconds ahead of Antonelli this entire time, controlling this lead. The 2 former Mercs, 1-2 right now. But the Visa card might be actually on for a win, I think. Sainz got Leclerc. Let's go. Let's go.
Wicked job.
Wicked job, yeah, wicked job. Lindblad, let's use that fuel, mate. Try and catch you up to that fight. Oh, Russell's pit. Russell's pit. We knew he would pit because he's on softs. He's pit for another set of softs. He's P5 now. If Russell comes back for a win, I'll be very impressed because this is a very aggressive strategy from RB.
Russell's pitted.
Even if he how far off it?
Okay, good lifting.
If he gets even second place, that's really impressive from RB. That shows they've got a very good car. Because that's a lot of time to find. Right, so we did get Leclerc, but he's shaking us off. But we don't even have better tyre wear than Ferrari. So actually, I think this might be the maximum we're hoping for. P4, Russell will come get us. So I think it'll be P5 and 6. We're just looking to nail down P5 and 6 here, I think. Honestly, we don't have the tyre wear here in Australia compared to Miami, nor do we have the pace. We do have pace where we push the tyres, but we can't because we're worse than the rest. Lindblad, what is Lindblad doing? Lindblad just overtaken... I'm sorry, what? Lindblad just set fast up the Grand Prix and overtaken Russell, even though I'm not pushing him. What's going on? What has he just done? What? Push fuel? Sainz, push fuel? Are you close to the Ferrari? No, not really. I fear this is bringing... Yeah, Russell's just come with us as I push Lindblad. Got no fuel left. Lindblad somehow holding up Russell here. Are we going for a 4-5 instead? Okay, no. I think Russell... Let's see. We're coming to the end of this race, you know. 7 laps to go. Lindblad is still very much behind Russell. And Sainz, we've all of a sudden caught up to the Ferraris. Even though we've got worse tyre wear, somehow we have caught the Ferraris. I think they've been too busy fighting each other. And that's given Antonelli breathing room as Sainz goes round the outside of the Ferrari. Oh, Sainz has just done an unbelievable overtake. They're still fighting. But this is going to help Antonelli just breathe and relax. And Russell's nowhere near the podium, I don't think, because Lindblad is annoying him to hell. All right, go push on fuel. Sainz still P3. It could be more. Go on. Go on. Oh, go on, Sainz. You know you want to. You know you want to. You want to make this overtake, don't you? You want to make the overtake. You know you do. Not quite yet. Maybe now. Maybe now. As Lindblad overtakes Russell. Sainz overtakes Leclerc. I don't know how he's doing this. Every bit of data should be saying that we should be slower than the Ferraris right now.
So, P2.
But we've overtaken them. Come on. Come on. Keep it going. I'm tempted to push Lindblad just a little bit. Oh, the Ferraris have dropped off. Look at the mini-map. Look at the mini-map. The Ferraris can't keep up with us. They're wearing their tyres. Antonelli's also got some sort of issue. What is that? Tyre issue? 41% tyres. Same as us. Same as us.
4 laps remaining.
4 laps to go. Lindblad pushing just to stay ahead of Russell. Both have got some fuel. Let's use that. Lindblad's catching the Ferraris. The Ferraris are really struggling. Really struggling. They have now got worse tyre wear than us. There might be an overtake here for Lindblad. Let's go harvest through here. Russell's got us, but now we go
Back on it.
deploy onto the last lap. Push. Push. Last lap, last lap. Antonelli leads
And you're off 3.
from Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell, Lindblad. Surely Lindblad gets back to P5 minimum. Come on, use it, use it. Sainz's tyres are now not in a good way. Kimi Antonelli. It's a deserved win, to be fair. Mercedes come in as Lorraine Constructors. Was surprised by the result in Miami. This is a bit more like it. Is this a sign of things to come from Antonelli this season? Whilst Behrman is P7, Kimi Antonelli will win this second race of the season. But we're going to come home in a very strong P2 for Sainz. Lindblad runs out of battery, showing his inexperience here. The rookie gets done at the end and can't even maintain ahead of Russell. And Russell's cooked Hamilton. Leclerc, sorry. Russell gets up to P4 in the RB. Lindblad comes home with P6 in the fastest lap. P2 and 6. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It was a good job. It was a good job. Can't win them all. Antonelli did a stellar job. Really stellar job. Russell and RB maybe threw away a win by being too ballsy with the soft tyres. But GG's to Antonelli,
Checker flag.
who's probably going to come sooner rather than later. So it's not all clean sailing in the season. But P2's still very strong from Carlos Sainz. Still very strong. He's going to lead still in the championship. Constructors-wise, though, Merc immediately climbed back up. Ferrari as well. RB down to second, but we are P1 still at the end of the episode in the Constructors. So even though we haven't won that second race, can still feel very good about what we did in that race. Verstappen couldn't work any magic for Red Bull. Neither could the McLarens, really, in reality. Ocon in the Haas is very impressive there, I must say. Very impressive. Perez on pole, drops to 9th. Russell back up to P4. So a bit of a tale of two halves for the RB boys, but a good amount of money earned. And overall, can't complain. Very, very solid first episode of Season 3. Guys, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.